Well, hi, everyone. I put it out there that I have social anxiety, and that's what I want to talk about, how it feels for me. I don't know if it's the same for everybody, but for me, it's like being in a place where I always feel like I don't belong. And I look around at people, and I used to say, by the way, sorry, I used to say that it was in groups where mostly I don't know the people, but that's not true. The reality is it could be any large group, including family. I sit there and I'll look at people and they seem to gravitate into these little groups and start talking. And I think, how can they do that? Like, how can they just start talking? Sometimes I'll walk around and hope to be invited into a conversation because I don't know how to invite myself in. So I'll just do that for a little bit and then just sit there and I hold myself so tight, so pull my shoulders in. I'm assuming that's trying to make myself small. Sometimes I wonder how come nobody notices. Other times people do notice, or somebody will come and sit with me, and I'm always relieved. But then I have this, I guess you could say, a stilted conversation. I can say something for a few words, for a bit, say a few words, and I'll stop. Then I'll try to come up with something else to say. But all the while, I'm feeling so awkward. Just, why am I here? That's what I think in my head. Why am I here? How do I not be here? Yeah, since I no longer drive, I'm dependent on people for a ride. So I find that I'm now avoiding even smaller groups of people because I know, first of all, I know I can get a ride, but then I have to stay in that situation until I can get a ride home again. And I have two feelings about that. First of all, it's like, okay, I have to wait till they're ready to go. The other part of me thinks like, geez, I'm putting them out of the way. What if they feel they have to leave early just to take me home? So there's that feeling of guilt, I guess you could say. I recently posted this on Facebook and somebody said it's for her, it's gotten easier with age. I can honestly say for me, like I'm 77, it has not gotten any easier. I almost feel like it's gotten worse. And then there's the way people will respond when you tell them about it. One person, well, more than one person has said to me in the past, like, oh, it's okay. They're really nice people. Like, it's not about the people. I understand. It's not about the people. It's about how I feel there. All right. So I know they have no understanding. Or they'll say something like, oh, come on, you'll see, you'll feel better once you're there. That is not true. Well, maybe for some people. I'm just talking about myself. I don't know how it manifests for you, or if it does, or if you have any understanding of it. People who have social anxiety do understand, but they also do this thing, or some people do. Well, this is what works. You should do this because it worked for me, or you should do that because that worked for me. I would think that if I could do whatever it is, don't you think I would have tried that? Don't you think I did that already? You know, like I'm not stupid. I'm not lazy minded. It's just like, I don't know. Those aren't even the words I want to say. I just don't know. I'm just saying that for me, don't suggest these things because it's not how it goes for me. There's certain things I can do, and performers will understand this. I can be on stage. I can do this in front of a camera. Love having a microphone in my hand. All of that, it feels so cool. That feels like, yeah, I should be doing this, so I'm okay. I can handle that. If I have to go to a situation, what if I had a script? Would that work? If I can go to a party or something and not have my script. But the problem is these other people don't know how to have a script, so they're going to say whatever they want to say. But how am I supposed to answer? It's not in my script. It's just that's not going to work, of course. Uh, I have made myself do certain things. Uh, only once I can think of that I did not regret it, and that's when I was invited to a healing ceremony. I felt so awkward going, but oh, that ceremony was so powerful. It did so much for me. So I never, for 1 minute, not wanted to be there. It just was just so did something in my brain that changed it. That was really good. I've tried going to a restaurant by myself, brought a book just in case. Maybe I can sit and read and pretend that I'm not noticing anything. And it's like I look around, people aren't staring at me, but it's still that feeling is there that I don't belong here. Actually, I don't belong anywhere. That's why I like being home because at least being home, there's nobody around I have to talk to or answer to. Now, here's an interesting thing. I have a temporary boarder. The only reason why she's here is because my daughter knows her and she's looking for a place, and it's because it's temporary. I figured that's okay. And when some people in my building found out about it, they said, "Oh, how nice for you. You have company." And my response was, "What do I need company for? I was happy when she wasn't here. And the only reason why she's here now is because it's temporary. I don't need the company." Like, I hate when people do things like that. It's just the way it's said, like, "You poor darling, you must be lonely. You live all by yourself." No, I was dating somebody for a short time, really short time, like 6 months. And I love the fact that he had his own place. He'd come over and visit. And after a while, it's like, "Go on home. I have things I want to do. You're disrupting my life. Like, go away." I mean, I've been married. I've been in two different, long-term relationships, right? I have children. That's a kind of a different thing. I think social, where I don't feel well, not in a personal, small scale. I have friends come over and visit, and I love that. I've had people come here and do interviews. I've gone to other places to do interviews, and that's all good. I can do that because that's a place where I feel I belong. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Maybe I'm not. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about it and put it out there that for those of us who have social anxiety, don't be telling us what we need to do because, odds are we would have tried. Okay? That's all I want to say. Bye for now.